How's it going, YouTube? This is Wi-Fi Memory here today. Today I am bringing you guys another battle against Glass Shadow. And just so I'm not using the same team against this guy, I'm actually brought back the Revival Blessings team. This team is actually pretty cool. Features Cresselia and Pawmot. Both have a way to basically bring back Pokemon. Pawmot has the Revival Blessing, and Cresselia will faint itself, but will be able to bring back something or get something that has not been KO'd to full health. Pretty cool team. Looking at our opponent's team, Glass Shadow, he's actually been featured relatively quite a bit actually here lately on the channel. He is rocking out with what looks like a Roarvale support team that has some pretty scary options. Not gonna lie, that Ursaluna really scares me. I think the best leads for us, I'm thinking honestly the Rillaboom. No, because he's gonna lead the Ninetales. Let's go Zamazenta and see what we can do. Zamazenta might be our best option. So yeah, well that's definitely what we'll do. It kind of gives us the best lead anyway. We can take almost anything that the Ninetales want to do to us, but then again we can practically retaliate against almost anything. So we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens. Alright, so the battle starts off with the Ninetales versus the Zamazenta. This is perfect. Perfect. That's what we want to see. We can definitely scare this thing out with a potential Iron Head. And we do get a defense boost. We are Assault Vested. We don't have Iron Head on this set, but we are scaring it out with that potential Iron Head. Predicting a switch, I'm actually going to go close combat. I'm going close combat here. We'll see what happens. And yeah, I think this is looking alright. Alright. Yeah, Ninetales is switching out. No Aurora Veil for you, my friend. As you go to the Poti, guys, great switch. As you do block our close combat. Now this thing's probably weak armor. It's probably Nasty Pot weak armor. And I know for a fact our Crunch just is not going to be doing that much damage. I say Nasty, but it's Shell Smash weak armor. So we definitely need to be switching out. Probably try and get a better position. But really and truthfully, who do we go into, right? Honestly, let's keep Zamazenta in. Let's go for the Crunch play. And we can finish this thing off with a Rillaboom Grassy Glide later. But, oh, Crunch? Critical hit. That's a bit unfortunate. A Curse Body on the Crunch, but hey, I will take that KO all day because that thing could definitely become a threat. Super threatening. Hey, I'm glad we were able to pick that KO up though. Ninetales coming back in. Knowing that we went for close combat instead of Iron Head, it might not be as threatening by us, but hey, it is what it is. We'll go for the close combat anyway, see what happens as they set up their Aurora Veil. So this close combat is going to be doing skiddly squat to this Ninetales at this point. Because of the Hell boost, or Snow boost now, and the Aurora Veil boost, this thing's just going to be taking the physical hits like it's nothing. So we got to get our special attacker in there. Afraid... Basically, I'm afraid of seeing what it wants to do. I think we're just going to try and stay in. Go for another close combat. I just want to see what move you're going for. What are you going to lock yourself into? Hypnosis. Yeah, I don't have nothing that really wants to go to sleep either. That's a tough spot right there. As much as our defenses, I'm dropping as well. I don't really have anything that I can afford to go to sleep. If I can get rid of, if we can burn some of this Aurora Veil turns, that would be fantastic. Freeze Dry does come out and we tank it. That's a crit. We tank that crit. Even with our defense drops, we're beating up the Ninetales, even though we don't have Iron Head, we're still finding a way to make this Ninetales life miserable here. How many more turns of Aurora Veil do you have? 2 to 5 turns. You know what? And most likely it's probably the maximum number of turns, but hey, it is what it is. But we should at least be able to finish off the Ninetales. But the Ninetales is switching. You don't have no Poltergeist, so now you're forced to go into Mew. Hello, buddy. How you doing? Before you know close combat your way, Zamazenta is a threat right now for our opponent. It's good to see. Good to see. We are going to switch because if you look at our defense, we got some problems. We definitely don't want to be taking any hits. We want to get that reset. We're relatively healthy still. I'm going to go into Donkey Kong, aka the Rillaboom. If we can get a U-turn off, that's just massive damage. That gives us great momentum as well. So that'd be great. Greatly appreciative. Swords Dance coming out. Okay, so I don't necessarily know what this Mew wants to do. I really don't, but I don't think it hurts me just to go for U-turn. I do think we'd live anything that this Mew wants to go for. And then we see Icicle Spear. I did not see that coming. Come on, my own Rillaboom. That's loaded dice. It's gotta be loaded dice. Hitting 4 times. Yo, I did not see that coming. So Swords Dance, loaded dice on the Mew. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Alright, so this is a strategy I really like with this team. Is that we go into Pawmot here. I really like this. You want to go ahead and Tera Electric. And now you have double power, double shots. Already 120 base power attack, and you're doubling your power with that. Pawmot's naturally somewhat fast, and unlike every other time you use double shot, it's basically a one time and then you have to switch. With Tera, you can use it as many times as you want. So it's actually really, really cool. So yeah, we'll double shot here. Hopefully we pick up this KO. That does squiddly squat. That didn't do no damage. What happened? Ooh, Pawmot almost goes down. Pawmot almost goes down there too. That would have been terrible. That Mew is built different. I'll tell you what, boys. No, we gotta go into Cress. I'm sorry. I figured our double shot would be doing a lot more than that. But no, it didn't do no damage. And now they're going Scale Shot to get, I think it's a defense drop, but it gives it a speed boost. Yeah, that's loaded dice. Loaded dice on the Mew. Yo. I tell you what, Glass Shadow, you never disappoint with the battles that we've had here recently. This has been, I mean, the Mew is eye-opening. That's why. The Aurora Veil was still up. Oh, man. Still. That's crazy. That is very crazy. Alright, I want to get a little bit of damage on this Mew. I'm going to go for Moonblast. I do think we can take an Icicle Spear decently. Let's see. Thing is, can I take another one? I don't think I can. I might have just messed up. Instead of going for damage, I should have went for Lunar Dance to get our Pawmot back up to full health. Yeah. No, this is actually really bad. This is really, really bad. Because Mew is a problem. Never thought I would say Mew is a problem, but right here, right now, this Mew is a problem. And really and truthfully, oh, Swords Dance, let's go. Alright, so fantastic. Hey, we get a Lunar Dance off. I didn't think I was going to get that Lunar Dance off, but hey, I'll take it. Cresselia will go down. But it gives me a Pawmot back at full HP. And now we can go for now we can go for a double shot, and maybe we can actually finally do some massive damage. It has a drop on its defense, thanks for it to go from that scale shot. But I do believe it's still faster, ain't it? Because of it going for a scale shot. This is not going to be easy. Let's go for double shot. Let's see what happens. EQ coming out. I think that's a misplay, my friend. Yep. Because we live that guaranteed on 1 HP because of our Focus Sash. Focus Sash saving us. We go for double shot. And tell me that we knock out the Mew. Tell me that we knock out the Mew here. Let's go. Mew is gone. That combo. Oh, Pawmot's alive. Pawmot is alive. We got Mew off the field. We got Roarville off the field for now. There's probably a chance that they can reset it up, especially if they go into Ninetales right now. I almost guarantee that that's their plan, is to reset it at that point. But all we gotta be is we gotta be smart. We gotta be smart. We gotta pick our battles. Alright, yeah. I mean, this is actually a tough situation, I think. I think it is, because now you gotta kind of figure out what to do. Great Tusk is coming in. Booster energy? What do you get? Speed? Attack. Okay. 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 Hey, we got Ice Punch. We got Ice Punch. Do we want to bring back anybody too, like Cresselia? Rillaboom would be kind of nice. Let's go Revival Blessings. Let's get that Rillaboom back, because Rillaboom would be very nice to have right now. And I mean, Choice Bended, Grassy Glide. Hey, that's what messed him up last time. I'm not gonna lie. Glass Shadow. You guys remember the last battle we had against them? We whooped them, but we whooped them with Rillaboom. And I'll try to make sure I leave that as the end card at the very end of the battle. You guys go check that out. But Rillaboom's in. Alright, and now, hey, we got Choice Bended, Grassy Glide. It's not Tera, but hey, you know what? I think Pawmot done its job. You think you got rid of our Rillaboom? Here he is again. You have to terrestrialize. Okay, okay, hey. Mad respect there. What are you turning into though? Poison. I should have seen that coming. Honestly, I should have seen it coming. That probably means the end of Rillaboom. But he got that last ditch damage. Hey, Rillaboom's still alive. Hey, after this turn, do we want to sack something to try and get in to fight this Great Tusk? Because this thing's gonna hit like a truck. Honestly, if we can get Dondozo in, which we could actually switch him in right now, we might be alright. Because Dondozo will ignore all those stat boosts, and we go ahead just kind of yawn this thing. Maybe we can put him asleep, but most likely we just make him switch it out. That would be fantastic. And we can go ahead and start setting things up. So Dondozo's in. We can go ahead and throw a yawn his way. And I think after that we start setting up a substitute and start cursing. I think that's the game plan. Great Tusk is forced to switch. Okay, that's fantastic. Ursaluna's coming in. Here's the thing though. Here is the thing. I think his Flame Orb, I don't know if it activates before the yawn would activate. We'll find out. Does it activate this turn? I know Gliscor did. Yeah, it did. Unfortunately. Okay, so that's a good switch. in a way. I mean, we still can hit you super effective with a liquidation. And I think that's what we do. Genuinely, I think that's what we do, because Dondozo will take this attack probably the best, and it still did not take it very well. Okay, wow. That thing hits like a truck. But hey, we're alright. We can maybe find a way to get Dondozo. Facade. That's the tough part, right? Because even our Zamazenta is not going to want to take it very well. The thing is with Ursaluna, it's slow. That's its thing, but Dondozo's slower. So we let Dondozo go down here. Oh, I think we bring out Rillaboom. And we're threatening it with the Grassy Glide, so he's going to switch back to his Pokemon he just turned into a Poison type that we was threatening. The Great Tusk. He's going to go back to the Great Tusk, and we're just going to be hitting it with a high horsepower. High horsepower should finish off the Ursaluna if he stays in. So this is not a bad combo. This is not a bad ordeal. This is kind of a little bit mini prediction, but it's a safe prediction. But I kind of want to get rid of that Great Tusk if we can. So Ursaluna's in. See, we do land the high horsepower and we knock out the Ursaluna. Fantastic. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Rillaboom putting in the work. Coming back from the dead. Rillaboom is coming in with vengeance right now. Wish we was able to hit the Great Tusk. But hey, it is what it is. He does find an opportunity to bring in the Ninetales. Probably just because he wants to set up the Aurora Veil. Do we keep Rillaboom in knowing that he's going to just set up the Aurora Veil? Or do we try and switch him out? Because we might need Rillaboom for later. That's a tough call. King Gambit's such a problem too. High horsepower is going to be very, very nice for the in-game. The only problem is we don't have any way to get rid of... Actually, our Noivern is Infiltrator, isn't it? So it does ignore... Okay, so Infiltrator does ignore the screens and stuff, right? It doesn't say that. It says barrier, so that is screens. I'm gonna keep Rillaboom in just to see what happens. There's the Aurora Veil. We keep Rillaboom in to pick up the KO onto the Ninetales. Did we get it? We do get that KO onto the Ninetales. That's probably huge. That is very huge, right? They did get the Aurora Veil, but because of our Infiltrator, we can still hit things with our Noivern. So we should be in a decent spot. The Great Tusk is in. We do weaken the power of Earthquake, which I don't think he's going for. Most likely Headlong Rush. And, I mean, right now, I think we just try and stall, right? We stall what we can with Rillaboom. We have the super effective attack. Do we happen to have Hurricane? We do. We do have Hurricane. So yeah, let's go high horsepower and see what happens. He goes for bulk up. Okay. And I mean, he's in the right for doing that, right? Because yeah, you can definitely take these hits. We're at the 3-minute timer. I want to see you take out Rillaboom. I want to get that free switch to Noivern. You take out Rillaboom here as you go for Rapid Spin. That's the last thing I want to see because I don't want you to get those speed boosts. Okay, can I get the crit? Can I get a crit, please? Yeah, because our high horsepower is doing jack squat at the moment. But I know as soon as I switch out, that's when he's going to go on the offensive. How many more turns of screens is there? 2 to 5. Yeah, we know there's 5 more turns. Yeah, no, we're just high horsepower here. Ice Spinner will come out. Knock out the Rillaboom. Here's the most unfortunate part, right? Because he went for the Rapid Spin, he had enough foresight to do that. I don't think our Noivern no longer outspeeds. I just don't think it does. And honestly, I think that's game. Yeah, Ice Spinner comes out. Now it's at the Noivern. That's game. Yes, I have the Zamazenta. And maybe if I would have brought Zamazenta in right now, the turn before, and he does happen to live, it still doesn't matter because we have Noivern. I don't think Zamazenta can 1v1 the Great Tusk in this kind of situation. So I do think this is game because, I mean, yeah, he'd be going first. We survive one attack, get a defense drop. Crunch will come out and do jack squat. You see how little that did? It's because he's at neutral defense at that moment. That's game. It was a game though. That was a fun game, but he outdone it. He outdid the team. And that's all it did. That's all it came down to. This team we're using has a lot of components, and when you can get them all right, they're really fun. It's a really fun team to use. But when you are in a tougher situation, it's actually kind of hard. So, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy today's battle. It was a lot of fun on my part. Anyway, guys, if you guys did enjoy, I appreciate it if you guys hit the like button. Subscribe if you guys are new. And catch you guys on the flip side. This is Wi-Fi Mirren signing out. Peace.